Bump, bump, ba bum, bump. It's your boy Big Vern. Welcome to App Stupid Studios, the fastest growing sports and entertainment channel on these YouTube streets. We did it. We are in season 4 because of fans like you who want a broader conversation with a little bit of comedy from your boy and some hip hop albums that you may have not been privy to. So sit back, relax, get strapped in. Let us do our thing. Welcome to App Stupid. App Stupid in the morning. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you on a frigid Friday here in the Midwest. Whew, it's cold out there. The high today is going to be about 45 degrees. So if you got to get your pets out, get them out early so you can stay warm. Got a great show for you lined up today. Aaron Rodgers, since he's been waived by the Jets, now the media, they kind of take it upon themselves to find him a job. You'll get to hear what 4 places they have in store for him. Then we congratulate Mr. Kellen Moore on his new head coaching job with the New Orleans Saints. Shedeur Sanders in the conversation says that he's only spoken with 3 NFL teams so far ahead of the NFL draft. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. We'll go ahead and talk about that. The Bulls get booed mercilessly at home and a back-to-back with the Detroit Pistons. Find out what we think about that. Kevin Durant, earlier this week, he crossed the 30,000 point mark in the NBA. You'll get our thoughts on that. And then the NFL, they don't really rock with Kendrick Lamar. We'll go ahead and talk about those stories and many more when we come back from a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop the spot. Bump, bump, but it's your boy Big Vern. We pushing another rap album this month. The Mussolini and DJ Skiz. I told you he was going to put another one out. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Apple Music, Google Play, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Harlem River Drive, featuring Silent Snipers, Gold, featuring Planet Asia and Faye Sean, and then Let 'Em Up, featuring Silent Sniper. The Mussolini and DJ Skiz in stores now. Yeah, shout out to the Moose. I dig it. I like it. Not going to go ahead and delay the topic here. The NFL halftime show dealing with Kendrick Lamar. Now, I thought it was a good show. I did. The only thing in my commentary I kept saying is that this is New Orleans. This is a time you want to highlight New Orleans as a community, as a rap community. I was like, it's cool because everybody rocks with it. I didn't think it was a bad performance. I thought it was good. Then you had people that do all kind of weird stuff and read into it and things of that nature. And I personally would have preferred to see more New Orleans rappers on that stage to embrace that culture and let everybody know, hey, look, we got our own rap scene down here, you know. But like I said, that was my whole thinking on this. But then the NFL, and now this comes from the Sun newspaper. Now, I don't give a lot of credence to them as a publication because the Sun, they will write something like Bigfoot got me pregnant or my leprechaun baby daddy. I mean, it's just a weird publication onto itself. However, there are hidden gems in there where someone occasionally tells the truth. And it got me to thinking when I saw this story that the NFL sent Lil Wayne an apology letter for snubbing him in the Super Bowl halftime show. I was like, what? And of course, it's on Lil Wayne to show the receipts. If he chooses to address it, Lil Wayne hasn't addressed it at all. But the NFL hasn't denied it either. So the whole time Kendrick Lamar they were sitting here pumping Kendrick Lamar coming off the Grammy show and everything like that. The organization itself, the NFL, was sending an apology letter to a guy who wasn't even on that show. I don't recall I've ever heard that being done. Now, unnamed spokesperson that works for the NFL as an employee, He told the son that a mistake was made and we regret the choice that was made. Again, the NFL has not denied any of this. And it's one thing when you have total anonymity, you can say whatever you want, and they did. Lil Wayne should have been first option as he was from New Orleans. And we know there was a clear motivation for him and his side to do a unique show in his town. This is an NFL talking point, not a Drake fan, not some sort of apologist. These are the things they won't tell you in the media. I know because I'm the only one covering it from this side of the game. You think about that. I'm the only person who saw this and was like, wait a minute, hold up. It's one thing for this to be out in publication. It's another thing for the NFL to not come out and stand in front of this and say, hey, look, we didn't say any of this. This is all lies. This is all speculation. Because in journalism, you know they're not going to give up their sources. But it's very interesting that they went out of the way to send Lil Wayne an apology letter. And then they said they regret even putting Kendrick on that show. And I know people want to run at Drake or people want to run at all of these things. And I'm sitting there like, no, hold the NFL accountable. Run at the NFL. The NFL Insider also said from now on, the organization would like to have artists that have some or more connection to the place, the city, the state where the game will be played. Again, it's only echoing what I said. It's cool because it's a Cali show, but I thought it would have hit harder if that show was in California, only being because you're talking about California culture. That's New Orleans. Some of the stuff that they rock with in Cali, they don't rock with in New Orleans. But that was my only thing looking at it. I was like, hey, it's still a good show. I just wanted to see some people from New Orleans out there. Like I told you, I thought they missed the train on a good situation in hip hop where you had Master P out there and you had Cash Money Records, No Limit and Cash Money on the same stage together. Everybody hugging it out, letting past beefs go. And really just that old school to the new school transition and handing the baton. But we couldn't get that. And I was like, that's a pivotal moment in hip hop that we missed. And that was my only, like I said, that was me coming from that side of the game. And if you recall, I made that same critique. Again, I made that same critique. The source that they were talking with from the NFL said Lil Wayne was the obvious choice, and the choice wasn't made was the best one. So again, if they're made to talk this freely and the NFL hasn't denied it, they don't like y'all. They didn't like it. And like I said, with all of the controversy where people were putting their own spin on it and trying to get as racist as they wanted to be, like I said, I kept it all hip hop. But looking at what went on and how this source is relating the sentiments of the NFL, it would make you think they really didn't want that guy to do that show. Give me a quick 20 from a rap album we're promoting this month. This is Big Vern. Drop this. It's your boy Big Vern coming to you with a new rap album. Drake, Some Sexy Songs for You. In stores now. Get it where you legally consume music, whether it be Google Play, Apple Music, or Spotify. My personal favorites on the track is going to be Something About You, Deeper with Party Next Door, Small Town Fame, and Give Me a Hug. Give Me a Hug is crazy. Give Me a Hug is that rapping. Like I say, Drake, Some Sexy Songs for You. In stores now. Yeah, Drake, I like the album. Like I said, it's not a rap album. So if you go into it expecting rap, Give Me a Hug's probably the only rap song you're going to get out of it. All of it is just mood music for you and your special somebody on Valentine's Day. All of it is, like I said, it's majority of it is an R&B album. So, like I said, it doesn't mean it's not good, but it's not a rap album. You only got really one rap song. Anyway. Anyway, when we last left off on the other side of the content, we were talking about this source that's an employee of the NFL had come out and had a lot to say to the Sun. And I was looking at even more insane claims where they said the choice was clearly the wrong one, and now the goal is not to make the same mistake from now on. People said Jay-Z had something to do with this pick. Well, if that's the case, he won't be consulted going forward. See how that works? And again, the source spoke under anonymity, but they were freely talking with the Sun newspaper about the disappointment in the whole Kendrick thing. And they did not want the negative press that followed after it, which they deployed people in the media when the NFL wants to say something, but nobody wants to get on the record. They want to provide themselves cover. But Roger Goddell has not come out and condemned anything that was said about this performance. They don't like y'all. They don't like y'all. People speak in detail about the situation off the record unless they were granted to permission. Exactly. People don't speak in detail off the record about a situation or go on the record but claim anonymity if they wasn't given permission to do so in the first place. Now, this is something the NFL wants out there in circulation. And again, nobody from the NFL has come out to deny it. I've never heard of the NFL sending anyone an apology letter over a halftime show they didn't get picked to do. Wow. That's insane. I've never heard that. I don't know why this halftime show mattered that much to that many people. I personally have never watched a halftime show of the Super Bowl because no matter how good or how bad that person is, you're always going to hear criticism. So I just go do something else. It is what it is. But I find that shocking that, number one, you would promote the whole Kendrick halftime show, but then you would disperse your minions to get out in the media and drag Kendrick and be like, no, we made the wrong choice. It was clearly the wrong choice. Going forward, it's not, we're going to go ahead and get rappers that are going to be in that city from that city. We could attribute that to low ticket sales or whatever. But I don't see anyone criticizing the NFL for doing this. The NFL could have come out and said, hey, look, we don't know where you got this from. This seems like it's made up and it's a false flag. We're moving on. We were happy to have Kendrick. We were pleased with the show. They've said none of that. In fact, they've sat idly by and gave themselves cover and then let unknown individuals talk to news outlets to get out their displeasure of that halftime show. And if you're a fan of the NFL, what do you have to say about it? If you're a fan of the NFL, what do you have to say about it? If you are in the earshot of my voice, and you think Kendrick got done dirty, get in the comments. This is Vernon.